Always edit anything. This is a hair cut with scissors. If you have clippers, I can show you a different version to do with clippers, or there's a lot of YouTube videos with clippers, but this is for haircuts. So if you come around the side and you look at the hairline here, you can see that it goes like this and like this and like this. So we want to go perpendicular to that hairline. And then we want to cut up. Being careful not to go in the hairline. Do you see it? Maybe if I got a pen. He's difficult to see because he's blonde, but it basically will go like this and this, and that's what you want to do. Go up and then that way. You want to cut your sideburns. What we're doing is we're making an outline of the entire head. You want to go around the ear. Careful not to cut the ear.
Please.
And then coming back here, you can ask the person to use their opposite hand and to hold their ear down like this. Can you do that for me?
I guess there's
There you go.
sense.
And again, perpendicular to the hairline. There's a hairline. You want to cut the hair perpendicular to it and cut up. And around the ear. Okay, look over your ear. So what we have here is we have it going all the way around the ear, like so. And then this line right there. You want to continue going straight across on the back. Again, comb the hair perpendicular to the hairline and go up. A lot of hair here. Here again we have the hairline. You can see it goes this way, and down. We cut it down, go up, and then that way. Just like that. Pull the sideburns down, cut straight across. Again, around the ear. Careful not to cut the ear. Okay. So you basically cut all the way around the hairline to the other side. So we're going to take a section here, and the thing with the hair is that you want to, where the comb comes away from the head, that is where you want to stop. So we want to make a part right there. Okay, now taking 1/2-inch sections, and you can just clip it out of the way or do whatever you want to get the hair out of your way, wet it down. You can cut it using your fingers as your guide, right in there, just like that. Take another section. And another section. And you can see your guide underneath. You can see the past hair that you cut right there. Or you can just use your fingers as a measurement. Either one.
And remember, people, it will grow back.
There you see your guide, and you can see how it's a little bit longer because the hair is coming away from the head. You're at that curve. So you want to line it up using that guide underneath or your fingers. Yeah. So you've made this square. That's what you've done. You can check your work if you want by coming around this way. And if you see any little mountains or hills, you can just cut them off, which there might be little scragglies, and you can cut them off. Okay. Now, you want to continue into the nape of the neck. There's your guide from where you were before, right there. You can see it. And you go along the hairline, a finger away. Continue by taking 1/2-inch to 1-inch sections, keeping the hair wet so you can keep it out of the way. There again is your guide from the side. You can see it right there. And your guide from what you just did. There, and then you've reached the end here when you made that outline. There's your guide right there from the side. Keeping that nape tight so you can see underneath that hair you previously cut. And use that as your guide and just keep going, trusting your guide. And go around the nape. The nape is, this is the occipital bone. Everybody has one. Some heads are a little bit more flat than others, but that's basically the bone. Underneath that bone is the nape. So that's what we're cutting right here. We're not going above that, we're just cutting the nape. Okay, so you've got your half a head there to the guide. You can stop right there and then turn to the other side. Okay. So we're going to get this side.
Half a haircut. Half a haircut.
Half a haircut. There we go. Now we've already cut the outline. So basically where it comes off away from the head, you make one. You're going to do that. And right from the ear, see this hairline right here? Straight up with the comb. That's the section we want. This, where it comes away from the head, and that straight up. Okay. You take your sections, moving the hair whichever way you want. If it's short, sometimes you're just gonna have to move it with water to get it to stay out of your way. One last section and then the head starts turning.
Time to turn some heads.
And it turns some heads. To cross check that, we go this way. And if you can see, I don't know if you can see, if there's any little mountains or little scraggly hairs that you missed, you cut them off right there. This side was better. And if there's any scragglers around the ear, you trim those up too.
Remember, I like it shorter than the ears.
Yeah. Okay, so we got our hairline here, we got our guide right there. We're going to take that 1/2 inch section, 1/2 inch to 1 inch. There we got it right there. See it? Okay, we're going to pick up our guide from the side. There it is. And cut along the hairline. Till we meet our bottom guide. There. Another 1/2 inch section. We reach our guide up here. There it is. You see that? So you can see it underneath too. See that guide? Right there alongside my fingers. Yeah.
I can totally see.
Yeah, eyes behind your ears.
Yeah, eyes everywhere.
And then that last little bit, you meet your guide. You meet your eyelines. You go from a guide here to a guide there. And you'll get it nice and even. And you can fluctuate on the length if you don't want it the length of your fingers. You can pull it out a little bit. 1 or 2 inches, whatever. Like if you want long hair. Keeping that nape tight. Meeting your guide. sure your scissors are sharp, because if they're not, they'll just bend the hair instead of cutting the hair. Okay. So now you're going to meet up with this other side, and it should be the same. Oh, I forgot a section. Keep going until you run out of hair. Until the hair is as short when you get to your other side that you stopped doing. Okay. To cross check this, you can do it several ways. You can come up like this and just cut off any hairs that were missed. You can also do a scissor over comb, where you take the comb up and just kind of make sure that it's all even. Any little bits that are not even. Okay. So that's the sides and the back. Let's go up to the front. We're going to stop there. Let's go back to the front. Now with the front hairline, you don't want to take the bangs out and cut them. You want to see how the hairline goes like this. So we want to take 1 inch down on both sides. Okay? And instead of holding the hair down, because bangs retract. This hairline has a lot of different cowlicks and whorls in it, so it could retract. You don't know what it's going to do. So the best thing to do is to use your comb to decide where you want it. If you want it there, then you cut, right? And let the comb hold the hair. It's going to look funny, but we're going to... And, okay, so here you have your guide over here. You do the same thing. You let the comb hold it and cut it. Till you meet that.
Oh,
Lovely.
That guy.
Do I look handsome?
very.
You look like one of the Three Stooges. Okay, so now that you have that, you can see when it pulls up, it's gonna look good. Okay, so we're gonna do like a mohawk here.
Mohawk.
Yeah, you're gonna take the center strip here, and the center strip, you're gonna pull up.
Oh,
Behind me.
oh, yep.
So
Okay.
you're gonna take that top piece, because you want to keep straight, even though the head is curved. So you don't want to go with the curvature of the head. You want to go straight up. You take that last piece that was cut, and you go straight back with it on your mohawk. You got your mohawk in the middle, and you're doing that straight across. You don't want to go with the curve of the head. You want to go straight across, all the way to the back. If you don't go straight across, what you do is you'll get separation in the back. So make sure that it's straight across with your mohawk.
You want your mohawks to be straight.
You want your mohawk to be straight. Now you can see where this hairline is. You want to take this front piece and separate it from the back. Okay. And then cut it up at this angle, straight across. See your guide right there where your mohawk was? Okay, straight across. Making it even.
Okay.
On the other side, you want to do the same thing. Pull it straight across. using your guide. Okay, so you've done this front little section. If you're out of hair, then you can stop right there. If you have hair back here, what you want to do is come behind the person.
Mm-hmm.
And if you go straight up with the hair, you'll see that you got a straight, if there's any little scrubblings, get them then. But you'll see you have a straight edge. And you keep going back, straight across, section by section. See that guide? That's your mohawk. So take it on this side, take it on this side. And make sure that the top is straight. You don't want to go with the curvature of the head. To your guide, that's your mohawk. Take it straight across. There. So, look, you've done the top. Okay, so now we have this curved part of the head all the way around. So for that, we're going to have our guide here that we did straight across, and we have our guide underneath.
Oops.
So it's really easy. You want point A to point B and straight
On
across.
this side here. Okay,
So
good.
can you get this shot?
Okay.
So here's our guide, right there.
Mm-hmm.
And here's our other guide, right there. So we want those to meet. There. Another 1/2 inch section, or inch. There's your guide. Do you see it right there? Little bitty pieces of hair.
Oh, yep.
Yeah, cut them. And there. See? You got a guide on this side, guide on that side. You've reached it. Keep coming around the head in the same way. You got your guide right there. Guide right there. Got to meet that other guide. Okay, so that's that side. I think we can get one more in here. There's that guide. Yeah, I think we'll stop right there and go to the other side. Keep the hair wet because it's easier to handle if it's wet. Okay, so
Oh, should I be right here?
can you see?
Mm-hmm.
Again, you take that section. There's your guide. See it?
Mm-hmm.
There's your guide. Cut it up. There's your guide right there. Go straight to the guide. And you got that. See?
Yes. Looks like a wave.
So you continue on the contour of the head. That was too big a section. If the section's too big, you're not going to be able to see your guide. There's the guide. Right there.
Okay. Very nice.
I think we might be able to get one more out of here before we have to go to the back. You can barely see the guide. Okay. Oh, maybe one more. There's that back guide. And the guide underneath. Okay. We're almost there. All we have is this back part now. So, in this back part, we're going to do like we did on the top. We're going to make a mohawk. A little section right there. Section right there. Section right there. You got this mohawk. And the last part that you cut on the nape, see it? Can you see that guide right there?
Oh, yes.
Yes. Okay, you want to go straight up. Now you take another section and you're going to meet, see the guide right there?
Mm-hmm.
Go straight up. You can use your guide too from the past section. See, it's right there. I don't know if you can see that.
Oh, a little bit. Yeah.
Okay. Just keep using that guide and go straight up. You don't want to go too flat in the head because then they'll look flat there. And if there's any cowlicks or whorls, then it will just look bad. So you just want to make sure you keep going straight up. Find your guide. Guide's right there. Go straight up from your guide. There's your guide. Straight up from your guide. Your hair's getting a little dry, so it's getting a little harder to part. For this last part, if you want, you can meet up with this back guide. See your guide right there and your guide right there. Just trim off anything that's, so you get a nice even, see, this would be the last section. But you got the guide right there and the guide right there. And just keep going straight up.
Nice.
How many guys does it take to get through a haircut?
Now the other side, you want to do the same thing. You started with that little mohawk in the back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So you want to do the same thing. Look, there's the guide. Just meet with that guide and the nape. See the guide? And that last section, where you want to meet this with this, you can start at the bottom and just go crossways and meet your guide. There's your guide. See, there's your guide. Meet your guide. That's the last piece.
Oh, wow.
Okay. So now that you've had this going straight up and this going straight up, you want these two to meet, but you don't want them to meet flat. So you just want to take around the head and just gently trim off any pieces that might be sticking out, because you don't want a corner there, but you don't want it flat. And just a few little tiny pieces that might be sticking out there. So you can comb. Now if you want to come back and check your work, you do the same thing. You go crossways like this. See if there's any little mountains or any little scragglies. Just keep going like this. If you find any little pieces that you want to trim down that maybe you forgot. But that's basically it. Then you want to take a clippers or a razor blade. In my case, I have like a little razor here. And you want to clean up the area underneath.
Careful now, these are the itchy guys.
These are the ones that itch, yeah. So maybe take a little baby powder and go into there, get the little itchies out. But you want to maybe go around if there's any scragglies that are left out, you want to do that too. But you got a nice front here.
Mm-hmm.
Now in my Nancy?
Very, very nice.
Okay, and that's it.
Okay,
Thank you for watching.
cut.